Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Amy's News and Conversation. I'm Danielle McGeary, Vice President of Healthcare Technology Management at Amy, and today I'm here with a very special guest.
Thank you, Danielle. I'm Monty Gonzalez. I'm the president of the College of Biomedical Equipment Technology, and I'm happy to be here today.
Great. We're happy to have you. And I am so excited that we can talk about our collaboration with HOSA. So, for folks who don't know, Amy and the College of Biomedical Equipment Technology have joined forces to help really promote HTM across multiple channels through HOSA. So, do you want to talk a little bit about HOSA and what it is?
Sure. This is probably one of the most exciting things we've been involved in the last few years. Not that a lot of things we do together are not exciting, but the idea of opening up that talent pipeline and getting fantastic kids involved in this industry is just really an amazing opportunity. And so HOSA provides us that opportunity, but they are positioned nationally to provide STEM career pathways for high school students interested in entering into the healthcare technology management career field.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, we obviously have a workforce deficit right now, right? And the fact that HOSA is an organization that appeals to high school students interested in careers in healthcare. I mean, it's the best avenue to really say, maybe you don't want to do this, or here's another pathway for you through HTM. So one thing that we did together is a poster. And do you want to kind of explain what we did?
Sure, I think that was a great collaboration. We were
Mhm.
exploring ways to start marketing and start announcing to the country this is what we're doing. That poster opportunity working with HOSA provided that first opportunity, and so we created a poster utilizing a couple of young female technicians in this case
Yes.
to put together a really beautiful poster. Briefly describing the career pathway and celebrating the relationship between Amy and the College of Biomedical Equipment Technology. So
Yes, and what's super neat is that poster is going out to over 600 high schools across the country, reaching over 500,000 students. So the reach of that poster is going to be huge, and hopefully it'll just stimulate that excitement in students about HTM, and even if they don't go into HTM, it's at least like spreading awareness.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's the first
it's
shot,
the
right?
first
Yeah, we
step.
wanted to send a message out there. That was it, and lots more in front of us for sure.
Yes. So now on to step two, we're creating a nationwide track through HOSA. So, if people aren't aware, so obviously we know HOSA does a lot of competition similar to like a science fair and a science bowl, and they learn a skill and knowledge. And then what they do is they compete at a regional, if they're at a larger state or a state level, they do well in regionals, they go to states, they do well in states, they go to national competitions. And we're going to now have an HTM track as that part of that competition. So let's kind of talk a little bit about what we're doing together to bring that to life.
Yeah, I think that's very exciting. I think for you and I, we both first got involved a few years ago. Went to a national level competition.
Mhm.
I believe it was in Nashville, and I want to
Yes.
say there was somewhere around 18,000 high school students
Mhm.
represented at this one event,
And they're all
which was
brilliant too.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the top kids in high school, young adults. And it was obvious that it was an opportunity to introduce this career path, which is fascinating, interesting, rewarding, and has some real wheels behind it to a whole new population of students that otherwise wouldn't know what it's all about. So um, I think the opportunities that are in front of us by partnering with HOSA to reach this young audience of candidates to open up that talent pool is just limitless.
Yes, these are the people of tomorrow for our field,
Right.
with 65% of our field over the age of 60, we need a pipeline. And part of that deficit is that people don't even know that we're a field. We were just talking earlier that most of us found the field by accident or kind of fell into these roles. And we don't want to do that anymore. We got to kind of change that narrative. And this is really step one. So, together we're providing content. The College of Biomedical Equipment Technology and Amy, we are donating some of our educational um, content to create a course that these students can take. And then you all are also donating the 2D VR piece. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We've yeah, working with your team,
Yes.
put together really a basic introductory level course for high school students
Mhm.
interested in this career path. They'll have an opportunity to get in there, engage, and learn. And the course is really designed towards preparing high school students for the CABT certification, which is
Yes.
nice. And I just think it's us bringing together all the resources we can muster to provide these students an opportunity and to really paint the picture for what this career path is all about. And like you, I stumbled into this industry. I didn't
Yes.
have a clue. So, we need to engage earlier. And I know how many conversations we've been in where we're talking about the trail into people's careers and the 60-year-olds.
Yeah.
Now we have an opportunity to talk about 16 to 18-year-olds and really start to infuse and inject this enthusiasm at a much younger age.
Exactly. So we need the field to help, right, Monty? So when we talk about these regional and state level competitions, obviously Monty and I can't be everywhere at every competition. The College of Biomedical Equipment Technology and Amy have committed to handling the national competitions. But to get to those national competitions, we need folks to help judge. And the College of Biomedical Equipment Technology and Amy have done all the work, right? No matter what high school you go to, everyone's going to learn the same content and the same curriculum. And when they get to the competition, they're going to be tested on knowledge, so there'll be an exam, and then they'll be doing that 2D VR piece on a computer. And the reason why it's not with goggles, if anyone's wondering, is because it needs to be equitable. And not every school or student has the means to purchase a VR headset. So but every school has internet and a computer so they can learn how to troubleshoot a bed cable, electrical cable, or an occluded line on an infusion pump through these 2D VR simulations through a computer. So hopefully it generates some excitement in those students by doing that. And then back to the competition, they do the knowledge base in the test, they do well on that, they move on to the 2D VR. Well, they'll troubleshoot an infusion pump and someone needs to judge them on how they do that. So, and then the best of the best move on and so forth. So we really need the field's help of the local HTM associations or anyone. So, once we release that curriculum, we'll be in touch. But you want to add anything
No, I
or
think you nailed it. We've
yeah.
had some wonderful conversations with folks in associations across
There's
the country, CMIA, FBS,
yes,
Ohio
Ohio,
HTMA,
Chicago. Yeah.
and so we're putting the information out there. We've got a lot of great feedback from different organizations, and the bottom line is, if you're a technician in this industry, or if you're an HTM leader or manager in this industry, and you really want to help make a difference, here's a wonderful opportunity. and
Yeah.
and the opportunity to serve as a mentor is probably one
Mhm.
of the most rewarding things one can do. And if you're at
Mhm.
that point in your career, or you just want to strive for that, this is a great opportunity. It costs you nothing but your time,
Yes.
um, and it's well worth it.
Yes, and I think it's a great way just to give back and leave the field a little bit better than you found it, to really work with that next generation.
Absolutely.
Well, Monty, we at Amy love working with the College of Biomedical Technology, and we're definitely forging such a deeper relationship, and we're looking forward to continuing that with you all. So, thank you guys for all you do and for such a collaborative effort. We really enjoy it.
Well, we feel the same. And thank you, Danielle. I appreciate everything you guys do just as much, and look forward to many more years of it.